We get asked a lot about, hey, what should I eat? What's normal? Like, what diet should I follow? Hey, I've been doing this keto diet. Oh, I've been doing the low calorie diet, blah, 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 et cetera, et cetera. And people say a lot, Renee, like, what do you eat? I eat food, like real food though. I don't eat fake food. And I think that this is the rule of thumb about nutrition that we need to make very clear to people, because nutrition is simple. Like, it genuinely is simple. But today it takes a lot more thought and effort than ever in history, because we actually have a mad machine of marketing that is trying to feed us chemicals and like stuff that's created in a laboratory that's literally created to addict you so that you will keep coming back for more. I mean, for example, the Chick-fil-A sandwich, which I have to tell you, I've never liked, but my son loves. And you know, when you love your son and your son loves Chick-fil-A, you're going to go to Chick-fil-A. Until I discovered that the Chick-fil-A sandwich has more than 50 ingredients in it. 50, okay? If you don't look, if you don't ask, you are not aware of what you're doing to your body. You are not fueling it. You are killing it. You're literally feeding food that's not food into a system that was never intended to process that food. Yeah. And every single time the body takes in, and this is something that I've struggled with my weight my entire life. Like, I come from a very large family of women. And one of the things that I learned when I first woke up to this stuff, which by the way, wasn't that many years ago. I mean, maybe 7 or 8. So one of the things I learned that shocked me was our body will actually create a new cell to encapsulate foreign debris that we introduce into our system. And that gets stored because the body doesn't know what it is and what to do with it. And so much of the fat that I had on my body was really cells that had been created to store junk that I had been feeding it out of processed foods, fast foods, even just going to a restaurant if the restaurant doesn't actually prepare food from scratch. So, like, rule of thumb, how do you summarize what you do to put real food into your body to make it simple?
At the risk of horribly dating myself here, garbage in, garbage out. Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line. Nutrition is actually really simple. If you just move away from processed and ultra-processed foods, you're there.
Yep.
Eat from nature. Make the predominance of your food consumption things that grow in a garden, things that man has not had to process. And right there, your life will change.
I agree.
That simple thing.
I will say one thing, like, I'm a meat eater. So we actually source our meat from a local rancher who doesn't use antibiotics, does not use like any gene therapies, like nothing crazy. They just, grow cattle, they grow pork, they grow chicken. Actually, we raise our own chickens now, so I don't have to worry about that. But
even better.
You have to be aware and mindful. And if you do the work, you'll find good quality food, and you'll be amazed at how fast your body will recover itself when you start to fuel it with actually like nutrient dense quality food.
Well, I'm glad you brought up the meat thing, as a kind of a final closing point on this. Mm-hmm. We think about meat. Well, all those additives that are going into the meat, well, that's processed food, right? You get the idea here. Man has messed with it. So when we move away from that, we get to more holistic food options. We're fueling the body with exactly what it needs to reach optimized health. And that's what we're all about. We're not about that mediocrity.
No.
Right? That Chick-fil-A sandwich, I believe there's 57 different ingredients in that.
I think you're right. 57 was the number. I knew it was more than 50, but I wasn't sure the exact.
More than 50. That's ultra-processed food, friends. You think you're eating healthy because you're eating chicken. Do the research. You'll find out, and it will shock you.
Yeah, it will.